Hello guys, Frankie Day back again. Okay guys, this is video number 7 for my NORSKE glove. This is a special dedication build for Mr. Dave Mather. And the build is still going strong. I'm going to probably get hot on this Tuesday and get something done on it. I had a little leeway on that very much. Working on that Beechcraft and that monocoop I got shaken down. It kind of took me away from the NORSKE glove for a while, so I got to keep her in perspective and keep her in sight so I don't forget her, which I won't. My mistake is hard to forget. Okay guys, has taken for the last video. I believe I had the false gun base installed on the hull. This time I went ahead and installed the false cannons, port and starboard, and I still got to cut out those 8 gun bays on the gun deck, but I'll get that later on. That's no big rush there. That's why I start fitting out the deck. I'll start cutting that out too. So the next thing I'll be doing on this thing, I'll be going around right around the corner. So next time I'm going to go ahead and start working on the forecastle, the forward superstructure of the forecastle by planking it in and making some nice doors for it and everything. And she's come on quite nicely. I'm very pleased with this thing so far. I am taking my time with it, and it's a full-grown miracle. I'm still working on something like this after finishing up an Isabella, and after getting her all done, a lot of guys say, "Man, are you burned out yet, Frank?" And Billy goes, "The Eagle old-time sailing ships?" Says, "Nope, not yet." Well, something like this is hard to turn down. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, another thing I did on it too, guys. I went ahead and took some steel wool. I went over the whole entire natural wood and dulled out the gloss of it. I'd like not to have it glossy because that's one mistake I think I made on the Isabella. Oh, that gloss work. I think I did that because a stupid idea kind of buzzed in my head. I've seen some of these ones on eBay that are made already and they're sold. They're all glossed up, so I figured maybe mine look like that too. But to the Isabella, a little different story is because the wood was drying out, and I wanted to make sure that thing had a lot of moisture absorbed inside the pores of the dry mahogany wood. That way I know that it's going to last a long time. I don't want it to disintegrate. So this one here is not so glossy. It's all toned down, looks natural. Going slowly, but surely it's getting there. Okay guys, we're going to turn around and show you the NORSKE glove. 1764, third rater of the Danish Navy. And there she is, guys. We'll get a little closer here. And you can see I got all the false guns on here. Another note of caution, guys. Anybody who's got a Billings kit of this, regardless if it's old kit or new kit, it's the same principle. When you bore out your holes after following the plans using your dividers as measuring tool, make sure you just space out evenly and neatly as you can and straight. Once these are achieved, you got to drill holes in here. And after the holes are drilled, you go ahead and blacken out. You blacken in, simulate darkness inside the hull. That's another error, a bad thing about this kit. A kit like this is more or less like an Admiralty kit, as big as it is. And so Eleanor Billings probably made it as simple as he could in 1962 when this kit first came out. And he more or less kind of pulled, he took a little time away here and there, made it fast. So it does look authentic, you know. It looks real. The principle's the same. It's similarly all it is. That's why I call it a false gun bay. And another note of caution I've got to tell you a couple seconds ago. These cannons are, after these holes are drilled, don't use none of this stuff. It's Cryolite glue or wood glue, no matter if it's Type Bond, Elmer's, any Gorilla Glue. I don't know about Gorilla Glue. It may work. I don't know. But I've never kept it with Gorilla Glue because I'm not too used to use that stuff. I know it's a really strong glue, so you got to be careful with that stuff. So I'm pretty familiar with stuff that works equally well, and I know its limits, what it can do, what it can't do. So when you're applying these cannons on here, guys, always make yourself a mix a 5-minute epoxy or 30-minute epoxy. I use 30-minute epoxy. That gives you time to fart around with the guns, make sure everything's on there. And while you're farting around with them, they're drying in the process. They come back, go back over them again, make sure they're good and straight. That's what I did this thing. So a word of caution is, when you got this kit in your stash, you're electing to build this, or you're building it now, you go ahead and epoxy those guns here. You'll save yourself a headache, because if you don't, this would happen to me in my old kit. I was losing these cannons. They fall off on the floor, and Mama Son, with a vacuum cleaner is vacuuming, it picks it up. It's gone. Either that or you sweep it up, it's gone. And so you're going to make sure these are secured to the model. You don't want to get under the floor. And because I don't know if you can find replacement parts for these building kits or not. I don't know. I tried. And they got a site on there where you get parts out like that. But they're a lot more different than the old buildings. So these are the problems you're going to be having if you got an older kit trying to get a newer fittings for it. So save yourself the headache and the headaches and heartaches by the number. Epoxy these false cannons in the hole, you'll be all right. Okay, what I'm gonna do, like I said, guys, right here forward on the superstructure here, I'm gonna plank all this off, on the front side of it, all planked off. Now, when it's gonna be green crossed here, just like it is right here, there's gonna be a star here and a star here. And you got two little doors right here. You got two doors. And these doors are gonna be resimulated again by using wood. So I'm going to put them in there. That's one thing I've got to do in the Isabella. I noticed that when looking at it the other day, so, oh my God, I knew if I got something. So I'm going to make sure everything is done here before I swing around and start working my way after the gallery. The gallery is going to be next. After this is all done, folks, the gallery is next. The gallery will be back here. There's going to be a lot of work back here making those galleries, because this thing here is all stamped wood. And it's got to be cut out very neatly as you can with a jigsaw or coping saw, whatever it is. You got to use a Dremel tool with a router cutting bit. You can also carve all the carvings in like that. The instructions, like I mentioned on previous videos, they say save yourself all that jazz. Take a pencil and go ahead and take a pencil and scribe in where the line's at. You just keep pressing and just you're kind of scoping it out. But that may be work, but it's kind of amateurish in a way. I like to be able to carve it out, make it look nice. So that's what I'm going to be doing this. I got the tools, so why not use them? So I'm going to use them. Heck with the pencil method. Fast, tedious, but effective, but not the right way. Okay, once the galleries are all done, starting forward, I'm going to start adding belaying benches, fife rails, and I'm going to start adding rails across here, railings like on the monkey rails back here. Are going to be simulated in the same fashion on the forecastle deck here. Also on the mainmast, around the mainmast combings, the opening here of the mainmast to the pipe rail down below. And then, of course, back up here aft, you got to have the same thing. So I counted all those fittings right there. I got more than enough. So this kit's pretty complete. So there's no problem there. And so I got a pretty good complete kit. And I'm very happy to Mr. Dave Mather for this. And I got the Norwegian line installed. I don't know if it was on the last video or not. I didn't review it. But another word of caution, guys, since we're talking about the Norwegian line right here. You notice that the line has a big old hatchet right there. You got to be very careful. You want to bust that off. That's the first thing that broke on my last NORSKE lab I had. The first one I built. It got busted off. Well, you can brush it off with your hand, bang it when you walk by, or you bust it on the bench. Easy to break. Just got to take note and caution. Don't even get near that when you're fooling around. Okay, that's about does it right here. This is about as far as I got on video 7 of the NORSKE Love. And of course you can see how everything's how the finish is all toned down. It looks as glossy as the other, and I'm pretty sure Hi Tommy would say, well, that looks a lot better, Frank, than being glossy. And I agree. But I did it intentionally on the Isabellas because of the wood. I was afraid this model was going to disintegrate and split on me, so I made sure that the wood was saturated with polyurethane. It's beyond saturated, it's petrified with it. So that model is petrified. So I've been going back, doing some cleanup, touch-up work here and there, because I want this thing to come out right and nice. It's going slowly. My goal is to have this thing done at least by the beginning of December, or as late as November. If I hop on it tomorrow and start turning two on it, I can get a lot done on her. And NORSKE Love will be happy, and I'll be happy. Okay, fellas, we're going to swing this camera out right now and finish up with, again, yours truly. And finish up this review. Okay, guys, instead of breaking all these videos down on this monocoupe right here, I went ahead and got it all sanded down, wet, dry sanded all the paint, toned it down real well, and all the filler was off, and so I got it pretty well toned in now, pretty well ready to be covered. So I got it all done. It's nice and smooth. And so I'm going to start with my covering right across here. And on the skin right here, it's going to be up like this and back. I've already got the tissue drying out there outside. I got it on a cardboard box. And I took that tint, TNT, where you call it, that yellow dye. I went and bought me a spritzer, alkanizer, where you call it, a spray bottle. That bought down in my grocery store, Kroger's, $1.29 for a big bottle. Pretty good. I like it's neat. So I use that for my dyes. And so I put dye in there and sprayed on a liberal coat of dye on tissue, so I turned it yellow. I went and checked it a while ago. It's almost dry, and it's all yellow. So that's the best way to go, guys. Dye your tissue first before you apply it on the model. I've seen guys before apply it on there, you know, with apply it on after the tissue's done when it shrank. You know, it's a lot better if you just go ahead and dye it first and get it all done as it was colored tissue. So one thing about dyes like that, they got all different colors. So most civilian planes like that in general, either they're yellow or you're red, or some are green. And so they get all kinds of tints, so be careful right there what you get. And put it in the bottle, mix it with water, give it a good shake, make sure all that stuff is completely mixed together. Then you go ahead and give it a blast, and that tissue will be yellow, just like the plane is. So I'm going to start working on the coupe tonight. I'm going to start going ahead and get the fuselage covered and the tail feathers, and tomorrow I'll get the wing. I'll start building the wing struts, make the thrust button in front of the cowling, and carve that propeller from that piece of balsa block that I bought, using a Verd Clements balsa prop plan on the plan, and present it to old Jenny, and he'll be happy. Well, I give it to him and said, don't commission me no more $10 jobs. I'm only kidding. So I like to keep building them all the time. And so next is going to be the Beechcraft, guys. I have that coming up next. So this is the conclusion of video 7 on the dedication build from Mr. Dave Mather, the Great Billings Kit, 1977 issue, NORSKE Love, in a scale of 175. Pick one up at your nearest hobby shop. You got to order it. And they're good kit, guys. Like I said before, you get the fittings for it, which they come in the kits nowadays. This type of kit, this kit here, you have to buy them separately. And so make sure those cannons, those false cannons, are epoxied in place. Don't use no cryolite glue, no glues. Just use epoxy, and you'll love yourself. You'll hug yourself every day. And say, man, I ain't losing my cannons, because they will fall off, guys. Because these things are sticking out. You'll bop into them without noticing it, and somebody touches it, and you'll loosen up the cannon, and it'll fall itself out. It's made out of brass. It's got some kind of weight to it. And once they broke the seal, gravity prevails, and guess what happens? Boop, right on the deck. Either the carpet monster get it, or it get stepped on, or it get swept up and thrown away. You'll never see it again. So, number one tip for the half cannons. Okay, this is the conclusion of video 7. So stay tuned for the Beechcraft D18 Stagger Wing. I got the celluloid all in place. Got the that's about it. And I'm going to go balance it and test glide it and see how good it flies. And I got a nice place over there across the street from my house. It's got grass about 2 feet tall. Give a couple good test glides. If it tastes good, real good, I'm going to go ahead and add the rubber and take her out for a powered flight and see how well she does. If she flies real well, I'll take my camera right here and have somebody hold it for me, take a picture while it's flying. I love to do that for you guys. That's going to be my next achievement for the remainder of this year, what I'll be doing. Okay, this is Frankie Dave once again signing off. God bless you guys. Make Mama happy. Please subscribe. Happy modeling. And keep cool. Because it's hot, fellas. It's hot outside. Summer's here. It's going to be here for a little while. Dog days of summer's coming up next month. And pretty soon it's going to be snowball time. And it's going to be a I wonder what's going to snow this year or not situation. But we'll do tell. Okay, Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys. And happy modeling. Catch you on the Beechcraft. Do this. Bye, guys.